Hello, hello. Welcome to Shading Way. I'm Marilyn, and today, look, we have ThredUP. We have a ThredUP DIY rescue box. I'm so excited. I have not had one of these since November 22nd last year. Isn't that crazy? These are so hard to get, and I'm very excited to have one today. So, if you haven't been here before, my name's Marilyn, my husband's name's Barry, and we are resellers. We sell on multiple platforms and bring everything to you. All right, this tape does not want to come undone. All right, there we go. We do jewelry videos on Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There we go. Woohoo! All right, let's see. I ordered this on May 27th. This took forever to get here. I don't know if they oversold or what, but I just got this today. And it says that it was $58 plus $9.99 shipping, plus sales tax. So I think I'm around little over $70 on this. I'm still excited. Let's pull off that paper. I haven't seen ThredUP paper in so long. I'm a little excited. Let me tell you how it goes. As I said, we do jewelry videos Tuesdays and Fridays. We do bonus videos. We do daily shorts. We do... where we generally go is mystery boxes online, Goodwill, Shop Goodwill, ThredUP, America's Thrift Supply. Barry does an amazing job of sourcing multiple places, and we also do yard sales, estate sales, consignment stores, local antique stores, all kinds of things. And we bring them to you. If you see anything that interests you, you can send us an email to shadingmy@gmail.com. In that email, be sure to give us a timestamp. Timestamps are important. We need those so bad, especially on a lot like this that's over an hour. I need to see those timestamps. A description of what you're looking for and your mailing address if you haven't already purchased from us before. We do once a week shipping or invoicing. We do once a week on Saturday/Sundays. Right now we have a June promotion that is $5 off shipping on any order that is $20 or more. And we do monthly promotions, plus we do monthly giveaways. I also want to let you know on Tuesday we had our birthday celebration giveaway. So you have until July 1st to watch that video and sign up, comment for the giveaway. Just watch that and it'll give you instructions what to do for the giveaway. So I will link that up above right here. And the giveaway is either a pearl curated piece or a sterling curated piece, whichever you choose. All right, so let's dive into this bag. I'm excited. I haven't done one of these in so long. I just can't wait. So, all right, first off, we have this cuff. It does have some scratches. Some of it a buff away. That looks much better, but it is still scratched up. So, let's see. It is a size. Right now, I'm going to say it's about a 6.5. So, I'm going to say let's just do $3. This one's nice. This is a fold over clasp, gold tone, in good condition. This is nice and weighty. I don't see a name though, but that's pretty. I love this interlocking chain link look, and it's it's definitely weighted. It's a size 7, and on this I'm gonna say let's do, is there a name? There is a name there. Look at that. That is hard to see. It's Sea Wonder. Okay, excellent. The head of this company is right now Christian Siriano, I think is his name, from Project Runway. And let's do, this is in really good condition. Let's do $10 for the Sea Wonder. This is really nice. This is pretty. Okay, this is Loft. Isn't that interesting? That is very unusual. Let's see. Do we have it spaced out right? Let's see. So the needles hang down, but when you lay them flat, they don't seem to, so it's like so. There we go. It's by Loft, but I'm just gonna, doesn't look to be any missing rhinestones. These are dyed halite. This is silver tone statement necklace. It is 18 inches and a 2.5-inch extension. So on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $8. All right. This is vintage 66 Alex and Ani. This is leather wrapped. It is adjustable. These are pretty. These are glass, and these are like brass tones. And I'm going to say let's do $6 for the Alex and Ani. You really have to look for names. You know, you're going so quickly, sometimes I'm sure you miss the name. This is a knotted cuff bracelet in a gold tone. It is a size 7. It is magnetic, so let's do $3. It is raining here today, so our lighting always seems off when it's raining. This is pretty. This, no name, lobster clasp. Slight discoloration on the lobster clasp, but very slight. It is a gold tone, and it is 36 inches, and these are double-sided, and I'm going to say let's do $5. Well, this has a name. BPD. I know this name. Something like, I could be wrong, okay? Betsy Picard Designs, something like that. I'll look it up and put it in here. Pretty cool piece. Her pieces do actually get a good price. This is 19 inches. Then it has this drop, and then it has this soldier coin. Not magnetic. I'm going to say this is a bronze. And these are howlite, undyed howlite. So pretty cool piece. Future Marilyn here, looking it up. It looks like her pieces are getting between $35 and $45. So I'm going to say let's do $12 for this. It's a very nice piece. I'll put earrings over to the side. Right, this one has a name on the lobster clasp. Let me see if I know who that is. It looks like maybe JC? I am not sure. Here's another one I'm going to have to look up. This is super nice. I mean, this is weighted. Faux pearls, faceted teardrop rhinestones, gunmetal curb chain with this large lobster clasp and good condition. So using the, or rather not using the extension, it is 17 inches with an additional 2 inches. I can't find this brand anywhere. I think it's FC. If you know it, please share. But I'm going to offer this at $20. It is an excellent piece. Look at this. These have numbers on them. Like on the side. And these are just so pretty. And it's so well done. It is a, what is that? I'm not sure what the name of that chain is. But it is weighted very well again, 18 inches with a 3-inch extension. Excellent condition, good tone, everything. I'm going to say let's do $10 on this one. This is pretty. It does have a name. What is that name? All right, I don't even know why I had a hard time reading this one, but I mean, it is a little difficult, but if you turn it upside down, it's so obvious. It's Lily Pulitzer. There is discoloration, and I did find one missing rhinestone right there. So on this one, I'm just going to say $1. All right. This is nice. It's missing one back of the rivets. It is leather, beautiful white leather with stars. So you can see the front star is there, but and it's a rivet and it just needs that back cap. It is signed. It says, no way. It says, let me be sure. It does. It says Red Valentino. I know the mark because that's what my glasses are, is Valentino. A beautiful, this is a buckle with 3 adjustments. The largest or the smallest adjustment is 6 3/4. The largest is 7 1/2. I really like that. And on this one, because oh, look, it has the stars here. Very cool piece. I'm going to say, let's do, because it's missing that back, I'm going to say let's do $15. I really like that. All right. All right, we have a bolo style. No. Maybe. But I think this might have been knotted. Yeah. So this is knotted. These are pretty. These caps. And then it's rhinestones, but there's a missing rhinestone there. That's it. So that's just going to be $1. This one is a bolo. This one has little brass tone beads. It is crocheted, very pretty. But I'm going to say $1 on that one also. This one, I don't know who this is, but it's very nice. It is silver tone. The coins are not magnetic, but these rings are. The chain is. I did find this available for $59.99, and it says the coins are pewter. So I'm going to offer it for $15. This says Chico's. All right, I know this company. We have, it's double strung with these glass, really cool beads. And then these silver tone African type metal beads. This is including the extension 20 inches. And I'm going to say, let's do $5. This is Spring Street Gold Tone. It is faux pearls and bejeweled beads. Gold tone, very pretty. I don't know this brand. It is 18 inches with a 3-inch extension, lobster clasp. And I'm going to say, let's do $6. Here we have a toggle clasp. Really pretty. These... I think these are glass. A hammered disc, a flattened Rolo chain in a gold tone, 18 inches, and I'm going to say, very pretty. These are faceted. I'm going to say, I don't see a name on this, but it is a cool piece. Let's say, let's see if it's magnetic. It's not. But it has copper. So let's just say $5. All right, let's see what we have here. I'm gonna guess this is a J. Crew because of the Senorita clasp, and there's discoloration on it. This is a pretty like powder coated green and gold tone. There's a lot of rhinestones, but right off, oh, right there, there's a missing rhinestone. So this is flat lay, about 8 inches. However, it's really chunky. So let me put it on the little, yeah, so 7 inches. And I'm just going to say $2 because there is one inside rhinestone that I'm seeing. I might be missing some. Here we have faux leather. And this, it's discolored, but pretty cool piece. Silver tone. And I'm going to say, let's just do $1. Wow, this is so cool. It's missing one rhinestone. It had name, but I can't read that. It is a double chain lobster clasp. But since it's missing a rhinestone, that is so cool. I'm just going to say $1. This is neat. No name. Dyed halite, silver tone, really cool design. Lobster clasp and chain. It is 16 inches with a 2-inch extension. And I'm going to say, let's do $4. All right, where's what? This is multi-strand. All right, this says loft. Okay, we like loft. Isn't that unusual? Let's see if there's any missing rhinestones. I really like the color of these rhinestones. They're pink and red and clear and like a coral. Then you have this flat lay, and then you have this snake chain, and the snake chain comes down into a tassel. However, the tassel is stationary. So it is a total of 3 strands, and one of them is the rhinestones. The shortest on this is 18 inches, about 1.5 inch extension. And I'm going to say, let's do $7. That's nice. This says Korea. And it is a long faux pearls stationed. It needs to be wiped down. It's in silver tone. It is 60 inches. And I'm going to say, let's do $5. I think this is something. I know everything is something. So this says, what does that say? Wow. Okay, I'm impressed. This box is so amazing with all the pieces. Anytime that I get things that I have to research and find, I knew this name was high-end. It's Lalique, is how you pronounce it. It is a sign piece. It is from the company, $150, and it comes on the rope. So it's the original rope is exactly the way we received it. And then on the secondary market, if you go over, this is sold on Poshmark for $78. And I am going to butcher this like crazy because you know how my French pronunciation is. But this is a opalescent crystal, and the bail is sterling silver, and then it comes with a matching cord. The description of it is pretty beyond my pronunciation, and it says that it implies that Amarous line features emblematic pieces of Lalique fashion jewelry representing the ultimate symbol of love. I'm going to stop there because the rest of it gets very, very French. But this one on, as I said, on Poshmark sold for $78, exactly like ours. And then if you go to just searching, they're anywhere from 90, 85, 110, 90, 105, 150. This one is on Etsy for 90. And then this one is also $150 from a direct seller new. Okay, amazingly, anything is faked, and this Lalique is a high-end company that gets faked a lot. And the way that you tell, okay, here's ours, and the way you tell if it is a genuine piece is, one, they're all signed, and then let's see if you can see this. It should have right there an etched Lalique right on the edge. It should be in script. Let me see if I can get it closer for you. Yeah, right there. It should be in script, and it should be that small, and it should be etched in. What a beautiful, gorgeous opalescent, what did it call it? Opalescent crystal is what they're calling it. Sterling silver. So on ours, I am offering it to you with this rope, exactly as we got it. And you can tie it at any length you want. And it has, these need to be cleaned. They're a little dirty, breast tips. And on this, I'm going to say $50. Isn't that beautiful? But I love that opalescent color to it. And it has, this is a very light gray color, just so you know. Beautiful. I love boxes like this that I just really have to do a lot of research and look things up. Who is this? This is Chico's. This needs to be wiped down because there is some discoloration, but look at this. These are stunning. This is, thankfully, the majority of the necklace is a waxed 2 strands. And then you've got these glass, are they glass? I am not sure. But they are painted, they could be acrylic. And then these acrylic black beads, and then these acrylic rings. But since it is discolored, it's discolored so much, it is 22 inches with a 3-inch extension. I'm just going to say $5 just to take off these beads would be worth that. All right. My research pile is getting huge. All right. Let's see what this says. There's missing stones. I think this feels sterling. Let's see what it says. Yes, it says 925 and a logo, but I can't make that out. It is marcasites, garnet, peridot. It is amethyst, but the amethyst has 1, 2, 3 stones missing. Looks like a topaz and a peridot. Oh, and here's another amethyst here. Unfortunately, this is missing. So this would have been super, super nice. But considering those missing amethyst, you can take this to a jeweler and they can fix it. Let's get you a size. If nobody purchases this, I probably will take this to my jeweler to fix. I think it will be worth it, without a doubt. Like I said, it is $95. I will test it, of course, for us. It's a size 7. There's a mark. I'm using 18 karat because it's easier to read on camera. And it is sterling. So since it is missing those stones, I'm just going to say, because of the sterling and the rest of the stones, I'm going to do $10. Oh, that's a shame. Love that piece. All right. Now this is very gold. Maybe a snake chain belt, because it just keeps going. Or you could do it wrap, and then these dangle. Let's give you a size on it. So it's 80 inches. I'm going to say let's do $8. This is gold tone, lobster clasp. There's some discoloration right here at the attachment. I don't see a name. I mean, but it's very pretty. I'm trying to see. These are faceted, and it is 20 inches. And I'm going to say, let's just do, because it is, needs to be cleaned, I'm going to say, let's do $3. All right, let's see. Looking for, oh, right here. This is the limited. It is an antique brass tone chain. It is multi-strand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if any of the rhinestones are missing. They're prong set. And like an opal light tone. And then you got faux pearls, and secondary faux pearl, these faceted beads. I mean, very pretty. I'm going to say, let's do $5 for the limited. We have a little pen here that says Above and Beyond, and it is a 2006 pen mark. No back. Let's do $1. All right, we have a bolo necklace that is adjustable, and it is two really pretty silver tone. They're in good condition, and making it as short as it can be. The shortest one is 20, and the longest one is 28. And I don't see a name on this, and it needs to be buffed up a little. I'm going to say, let's just do $4. All right. All right, this is interesting. No name. Oh, yeah, there's a tag. It says China. Okay. And a rhinestone. Gold tone lobster clasp. This is like a braided gold, kind of diamond cut kind of feel to it. It's a choker. Okay, the choker is 12 inches, and then you have these two strands that hang down in tassels, but there is this long extension of 3.5 inches. So on this one, I'm gonna say, let's just do $5. All right, where do we go? All right, this is really pretty. Gold tone. This is an S chain. These are like interesting tubes. And then faceted flat spacers, gold tone, antique gold tone flower spacers, and then these faceted beads. It is 30 inches, and I'm gonna say this is so pretty. I'm gonna say let's do $8. What do we have here? Look at that. That's like a kind of solar system with the stars and planets, rhinestones. I don't see any missing rhinestones. These are faux pearls, and this is like that fishing wire, memory wire, with an extension. It is 14 inches with about an inch extension. I'm gonna do $3 on that one. This is interesting. Is this glass? There's another one of those bolo that adjust. And I mean, it adjusts a lot. You can almost just double it. And a silver tone frame, not magnetic. It does have copper in it. I'm gonna say, let me turn on the Presidium on this one. So let's warm that up. And while that's warming up, I'll go to the next one. We have barrel clasp. These are wood. And a surfboard. How cool is that? This is pretty cool. I like that it has the fin, And then the flat top and then the bowed bottom. That's actually kind of cool. 18 inches, and I'm gonna say let's do $5 for the surfboard. All right, this one, this is pretty. This is 2, 3, 4 strands of cables, and then this unsigned faceted stone. The cables close like that. They thread through, and that they're on an angle so it doesn't fall out. It is probably 18 inches because I can't straighten this out. And on this one, I think this is going to be cubic zirconia. Yes. And I'm going to say, let's do $6. Then this one, it's an agate, or a jasper, like a clear. You can, the reason I thought that, see the spots in it? That's actually very cool. Let's do 18 on this one. A very nice piece. I like this red heart. Okay, this is faux pearl. A little discoloration on the extension on this and on the caps. One is silver and one is a brass stone. So on this one, it is a faux pearl. And I'm going to say, let's just do $1. Look at this cutie. Love that. It says $9.25. It's a harmony ball. It has this flower on one side and all these really pretty rhinestones in amazing condition. And then you've got this heart on the front with these 2 upside down teardrops. We have a square Rolo. It is 18 inches. No. This chain, this does not look like who this is. I believe who this is. But let me see if I can be sure. I think it is pronounced Phillip Gavriel, I think is how it's pronounced. A very well made designer. So let me do a little bit of research on this as far as pricing. And these two might not, I don't think who the chain is who this is made by. But let me go ahead and be sure that this is sterling silver, even though I'm pretty positive it is. This is a fat heart. So that's right there. But I'm going to do the little lobster clasp. over here. And yeah, they both pop blue, so they are both sterling. And I think this is going to be super nice. Okay, I do not believe these are the same brand. Stunning harmony ball here. I personally have not found this. I see the micro mosaic with the glass and the pearls and stuff. I see a maker on Etsy that it's all handmade, all hand set, but I don't see a harmony ball that's puffy. I see a flat a heart, and I mean, it's super, super close. Let me show you. All right, so this is on Etsy for $118, and as you can see, it is flat on the back, and there's your black back. Okay, it looks the same size, it looks the same style. I haven't been able to find one exactly like ours, and if you watch later in the video, you'll see that there is a matching earring or similar earring, but we only have one. And if anybody got that in their boxes, I so want to purchase that, because for the time being, I want to keep this piece. It speaks to me. I don't know why. I just love it. And I love harmony balls, and I don't have one that I personally kept. So I love this one. So anyway, that's the information on this. And they're gorgeous Austrian crystals. But the company that makes this flat one is Forest City Silver 925. And I did go on her whole site and looked at everything she had, and it doesn't have any harmony balls. Okay, so let's go on to the chain. All right, and here is Phillip Gavriel. Let's see, Gavriel. It's with a V instead of a B, and beautiful pieces, very high-end pieces. However, they're nothing like the heart. Their type of heart has gemstones in it, and flat also. And it is, as I said, a real high-end company. It is Phillip Gavriel brand was created with the goal of making quality fine jewelry accessible to everyone. Coming from his family heritage and jewelry industry, designer Phillip Gavriel launched the brand in 2010, and really, really nice pieces. And they're famous for their chains, and they do have a cable collection, which is Italian made, which I think that's what we have, which is here. And here's our lobster clasp. Here is the PG with their little, here's the name here, 925, and their little PG and the little fleur de lis, I think it is. But anyway, it's a beautiful chain, so you can see it. It is a cable chain. It is a 18-inch cable chain. On their website is $159. It's 18 inches, and what I'm going to offer this one for is $65 if anybody's interested. But I'm not selling the heart. That is just for the chain, and I'll take them off right now. But the heart, I'm sure, will be available at a later date. At this time, I just want to keep it for a little bit. But the chain is available. It is a beautiful chain. And it is 18 inches. This is pretty. These are so different, all these pieces. We've had so many that you think, like, this is gold tone, and it's like S chain, and then it's got like a bolo where it makes it longer and shorter, and then it has these drop downs. Who's ever this was definitely had that style that they liked the tassels on the side. Okay, these are not glass, but they are tied in between and they are graduated. Right now, this is set at the shortest being 24 inches and the longest being at 36 inches. But you have an additional 9 inches to make this. This is gorgeous and well made. And this, I'm going to say, let's do $12. Beautiful green beads. Stunning. All right, let's see. Ooh, this is pretty. I've said that a lot in here. I really like this bag. All right, we have an extension. We have an antique gold tone lobster clasp. All right, so we have red rhinestones, faceted center teardrop, and then it's like a gray or black faceted stone around it. These 3 stones, a tassel. The chain is 24 inches with an additional 4.5 inch extension. I don't see a name anywhere, but this is beautiful. I love red. And on this one, I'm going to say, let's do, I don't see a name, as I said. Let's do $8. Silver tone. Is that acrylic or glass? This is glass. 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 So we've got a really nicely done glass faceted teardrop. Pearls. Let's see if they're real. Those definitely have some grit to them. But it's all right, it's not magnetic. Okay, they're just silver tone. Not magnetic. Glass necklace with some. So those are real pearls. The tiny ones are not, but the gray ones are. It is 16 inches with a 1.5 inch extension. So on the glass and pearl, I'm going to say let's do just $7. Then we have this one, which is a rose gold lobster clasp. No name. It is a cable chain, and let's see if it has a name. These are cubic zirconia. I think this is a real opal, but it's not a I just blanked. It's not a precious metal. It is, with the extension, 20 inches, and I'm gonna say let's do $8. Gorgeous. All right, let's see if there's anything missing. This is super well made. It's so weighted. That's the one thing about rhinestones. In my opinion, it is so easy to tell a quality piece of rhinestones. There is no missing rhinestones. There is no name. This clasp is incredible. It is a hidden clasp. What does it say? Okay, it says metal, which I'm going to say that these are from the 50s or 60s. That's my guess, okay? Stunning. And faux pearls. The length is 16 inches. All right, I've done some research on this beauty, and it's a very bridal. As I said, these are faux. These are all glass. Just a beautiful piece. Prong set, and after doing the research, I'm gonna offer this for $50. I think it is a stunner, excellent condition, just gorgeous, and like I said, it would be a beautiful bridal piece, or mother of the bride or bridesmaid. Just gorgeous. This is pretty. Again, my favorite word of the day. Look at these. So we have a lobster clasp with a beaded extension. These are all faceted, and they're glass. Yeah. All right. Look at this up here. Isn't that pretty? These are gorgeous. I love the swag on this. It is nice. Like so. Very Victorian-esque, but we know that this is a remake, okay? And the reason for that is because it has a lobster clasp. Lobster clasp didn't come out until, I think, the late 70s. So just a nice quality piece of work. So on this one, I'm going to say let's do $18. Love that. This is nice. This is I believe it's Indian or Bali piece. It doesn't look like anything missing. We have a gemstone. Probably a black jasper the way it looks. Not magnetic. Probably nickel. So on this beautiful piece, let's do $12. Love it. All right, we have only, I think, our second earring. There's no earrings in here. All right, we have a Premier Design waxed strand with an extension of about 3 inches. And then it has these different color, looks like a mother, honesty, love. And these have like stick figures on them. Hope, faith, friends. What's it say? Circle of friends. And on this, it is 16 inches with a 3-inch extension. And I'm going to say, because it does look like these need to be cleaned up, you can go on Premier Design, still online, and it will show you how to clean these up. And I'm just going to say $5. This one we have a gold thumb clasp with a braided strand and a blue glass dichroic heart. Really pretty. The chain or strand is 16 inches. Isn't that pretty? Love the depth of that. And I'm going to say just $6. All right, I've seen these before. And this one, obviously, the backing has come loose. So these are stitched. And this is like a felt velvet back that needs to be glued back on. Very simple. If you want me to do it, I can fix it. But that is pretty. These generally run, I believe, in the... I'm trying to think, were these Anthropologie? I'm not sure. But I think these run about the $40 range. So if you want to purchase this and glue this yourself, I'm going to say let's do $7. If you want me to do it, I'll do it for $10. Love those colors. This says, is it Etika? Is that how you say that? Gold tone. And these are rhinestones on the chain. It's every other chain has rhinestones. It is 18 inches with a 3.5-inch extension. And I'm going to say let's do $7. This is pretty. This is a pendant, not magnetic. Cubic zirconia. It's just a circle with 8 cubic zirconias. Let's test it real quick. It does have copper in it, so I'm just going to say $5. Pretty gold tone lobster clasp rope chain. It is magnetic. It is 24 inches, And I'm going to say, let's do $6. This is pretty. Again, I need to find another word. This is attractive. It looks like leaves that are rolled. It has a lobster clasp and a tag. The tag says $925. And it's that AR 1348. I think that's how it said. We will test this. Let us get us a size first. I like these dangles. It is 6 3/4 of an inch. We haven't had a lot of precious metals, but we've had some really interesting pieces. I am very happy to get this box. I got a couple other at the same time. So I'll be, if there is any earrings, I'll hold them until I get through all of them. It is sterling silver. Ouch, sorry. And on the little dangling sterling bracelet, I'm going to say let's do, it's so sweet. I'm going to say let's do $18. We're getting down there. This is pretty. Again, with a pretty, let it go. All right, this says, does that say something? No, they all have that. Gold tone, it looks like little textured cups. So they're domes. It is 16 inches with a long extension. 4 inches, that's nice. I'm gonna say let's do $6. All right, this one is tangled. Let gravity pull it out. All right, I don't see a name. There's no extension on this one. It is gold tone, a lobster clasp, a double strand roller chains, and then you've got this little gold disc, and then bezel set. Let's see if that's glass or acrylic. They're glass. Very pretty. I love these faceted glass beads. And then the bezel set is also faceted. All right, the shortest one is 30 inches and the longest one is 34 inches. And I'm going to say, let's do $8. All right. Well, here's all, it looks like a lot of earrings. All right, let's see what we have. This is nice. Oh, that's sad. This was stretch, but this is mesh, but the mesh got pulled and broke. So it has a bedazzled heart. It's in rose gold, but that's just $1 because it's broken. All right, let's see if we have any. What is this? I have no idea, but it's broken, obviously. Something's broken here. Look at that. I have no idea. All right. So let's see. Oh, this is broke. Oh, I think we have bits and pieces here for sure. We have a J. Crew piece with a missing rhinestone. Okay. Look at this. This is tiny. These are faux pearls, a hidden clasp, and it's just the type that goes in. How sweet is that? And it actually, with the beads, is only probably 5 1/4. So on this one, I'm gonna say, let's do, I mean, this would be a great extension if you happen to have a round hidden clasp, gold tone. But on this one, I'm gonna say, let's do $7. Pretty cool. All right, so I said that one was broken. Oh, here's this part. I wonder, did these break in the bag? Because it has both pieces. So it would have went like so, but that is a pretty cool dangle right there, like cosmic universe. But unfortunately, it is broken. So on this one, I'm just gonna say $1. All right, here we have packs. I'm gonna have to look this one up to see what this saint is. Future Marilyn again. So this is not sterling silver, it is Saint Benedict. So let's just do $5 if anybody's interested. All right, let's do these pretty quickly. Let's see if we find any matches. Look at that. This is goldstone, which is man-made. This is a tiger's eye. This is beautiful, but it's missing parts. Let's put this over to the side. No way. Yes, it sure does. This says Sadie Green. I don't remember if you saw the video, but a couple of videos ago, we were talking about Sadie Green and how she was one of the few people, companies that bought actual pieces from vintage companies, their molds, everything, and make new and old pieces mirrored together and done really, really well. So somewhere there is a chain that would have been connected on this side, and we would have had this really amazing piece. I did just want to take a second and show you the Sadie Green website. I love this concept. It is vintage reproduction, USA made, and it's all made in Massachusetts studio, and the metal is stamped using the original dies from the 1920s, and it is all designed and hand assembled by the Sadie Green Company. So I love the concept, and let me just show you a little bit of their pieces. This is necklaces that have an Art Deco and Art Nouveau style. I mean, their prices are kind of all over, depending on the elaborateness. Is that a word? Elaborateness? How elaborate the pieces are. Like this is agate and ammonite, $138, but you can go over here and look at a rhinestone necklace for $28 or dragonflies for $24. But their items actually are in really, really well made, and I just enjoy their pieces. So if you happen to run across something that says Sadie Green, definitely pick it up and look at it. See if it's in good condition. It might be a good sell for you or a good pickup. I don't see this piece here anywhere. So unfortunately, hopefully we'll have it in our next boxes. If not, I'll have to keep looking and see if somebody else got that, because that's a good one. We had this that looks a lot like that heart that we found. In fact, yes. Look at that. Oh man, that would have been beautiful. I want that other piece. So hopefully we find that. And look at this. Amber. So, all right, we're just waiting to see if we find any matches. All right. So this is little clovers. Let's go in tighter. Little clovers, nothing missing. All the way around. This is the S925 and that mark. I don't know that mark, but I will do some research to see if I can find it. There we go. We've got diamonds all the way around, and they're small, but there's a lot of them. So let's test it. I'm having a hard time telling if it's silver or gold. It looks like it's a gold wash. And there's our blue. Well, that's nice to end on a diamond sterling ring or near finish. This one looks like an angel. It looks sterling. Let's test it. I should have tested these two. But we have this one and this one, and both of these look very sterling to me. Okay, so the top of this is sterling, the bottom is not. Then we have this ring that is leaves, but it is discolored on the inside. It is a size 8, but it has the brass coming through. So it's really pretty leaves though. I'm just gonna say $4 on that one. And then this one is a size 9. Gold wash over sterling, silver May with clover diamonds. Let's do 45. I am not upset about this box at all. We have sterling, we have gorgeous glass, gorgeous rhinestones that are glass. We have sterling diamonds. Unfortunately, we're missing some gemstones here. This I have to still do research on, but it is spectacular. And this piece I still got to do research on. But I'm not upset with this box at all. I'm happy with it. I still have research to do on other pieces. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with us. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.